entry to turn number 2 and get around as hard as you can. Who will it be? My money is on Andrew Chilver, boat number 34, the yellow and white machine, who's got pole number 1 for this one after a bit of a horror show technically yesterday.
Yeah.
If they found pace in this boat, he's going to be hard to beat.
Chili's always really quick. Have you spoken to him, Murph?
No, I didn't get a chance this morning.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what the issue was yesterday. He's definitely well and truly off the pace and nowhere near where we expect him to be. Technical question for you, Tunnel Boat guys. Is this 7 minutes plus a lap, or is it... So it is plus 1 lap. Okay, cool.
So 7 minutes plus 1 lap. It could be anyone out of these top 4. I tell you what, keep your eye on Will Parker. We mentioned in Wasp Racing. They're going to be pulling 4Gs. They're going to hit nearly 100 mile an hour between here and the other side, and then they're going to go to a hard left-hand turn. 2 flags. Very aggressive angle on Rhys Racing at a pole 5. 1 flag down any second now. Away we go. Beautiful launch out of Lucas Oils, the New Zealander. Rhys Racing is away beautifully as well out of pole number 5. But Andrew Chilver, he's got the inside run, so Chilver has got a good look at this. But I tell you what, Will Parker is quick. The field starts to compress now. Rhys Coles is there early. He's going to set a line, so there's going to be a bit of carnage there. Keep your eyes peeled. 1, 2, 3, 4. The first 6 are through clean. They are through clean, Bishop. I don't know how it happened, but it's Andrew Chilver. Is he going to lead him into this first straight? It is the man from the Victorian Outboard Club, but he's got pressure from Will Parker on his outside.
That is your pick, mate, and Will Parker running with him. But have a look at the fast, hard-charging Rhys Coles. The 3 of them go into turn number 2 side by side. It is on like Donkey Kong here, and the rest of the field, will you throw a blanket over him, Murph? This is unbelievable stuff.
I tell you what, Chilver bogged in a little bit, but he's in his spray. You can't see him. Will Parker's on his outside now. He's going up the back chute. Yes, there's a pace differential, so propping potentially. Will Parker, he's going to go into turn 3. Now he gets to set the tone. Chili's got to anticipate where he is. That's a hard drive, and he's beautiful through that turn, Chili. Nice. He's made 2 boat lengths, so Will Parker bogged in a bit. And watch Rhys Coles. He's the blue boat in the spray right now. He's gone for the inside.
Oh, aggressive there from Andrew Chilver, but he might have lost a bit as he hooked the boat in just a little bit. Have a look at Rhys Coles. He's doing the old switchback, driving through the wash of Will Parker there. Nick Coles runs in there, then the 777 behind him. Ewan Bricker on the far outside, working very hard on that outside line, Murph.
Mate, Chili fights his way back to the 4th, but there's a battle all the way through the pack. Look at this battle. Copper Coast Marine for 4th, 5th and 6th. Caleb Frost has come a long way up in the Caleb Frost racing machine. He's now moving into 5th spot, but the Optimax powered, the black boat, the white boat with the black top, Copper Coast Marine is moving into 4th. Austin McDonald needs to settle. He's a bit loose on entry. Can he get round the corner? He makes it through. And Ewan Bricker, the stars and stripes out the back. He's been left wanting in this one, Dave.
Look at this, Rhys Coles and Nick Coles on the inside battle going on. The 2 Coles going at it. And this is unbelievable at the head of the pack, but there's stuff going on everywhere here, Murph. I don't know where to look.
It's all going to happen until they got 7 minutes plus a lap. Simon Troy now, Mainline Dynos, the white boat with the red topside. He's starting to make his way through the field, but he stands it up. He nearly goes over on the exit to the back straight there, but he's got Ewan Bricker to his outside. And those 2, there is no quarter given between them. Watch him into turn number 3. Bricker, about half a boat length in front. He's going to keep him tight on the pins. He does exactly that, but Troy is around clean to his inside.
These guys used to running at the front of the pack as well, Merce. They've got plenty of traffic going on, but I tell you what, race leader now has changed, Murph.
Will Parker now. Will Parker, Mark 1 Racing, has put Andrew Chilver into his wash. So didn't see it happen, but Will Parker has streeted away. He's got Andrew Chilver in second now, and 3rd sitting in the spray as we go into turn 3 into the back straight, Dave. That is Butler Vehicles, Rhys Coles.
This Will Parker, he's a sensation, isn't he? Have a look at this, and he's starting to come in to some lap traffic now. So stuff's going to get real out here as well now, Murph, because these guys are going to have to start negotiating some traffic.
They are now. Will Parker, we've got Michael Page standing next to me. Will Parker, he's incredible, he's exciting, but he can push too hard. We've seen him do it before.
Doesn't give up right till the checkered flag. He drives a bit over the top, but I tell you what, he's good at it.
There's no doubt about his ability. He just needs to hang on now. The Andrew Page means something to him, and he's in a great spot right now. But Nick Coles, Lucas Oils, the New Zealand sensation, Dave, with this battle going on for second between Rhys Coles and Andrew Chilver, Nick in Lucas Oils is making a little bit of ground on that pair.
He is. It's an interesting battle, isn't it? And this battle between Andrew Chilver and Rhys Coles is going on as well. 2 very different lines they're using there as well, guys, as they go through. And Nick's on the inside there as well, Nick Coles.
Certainly is. So we're going to try and pick up the action with Andrew Chilver and Rhys Coles in turn number 1 now, because Nick Coles in Lucas Oils, he's invited himself to the table. So there's 3 boats heading down the back straight right now. Nick Coles has moved to the inside. So he's trying to find clean water up the inside. But out in front of this battle pack, this is 2nd, 3rd, 4th that we're looking at now. And it's going to be Rhys Coles first to the pins. And he's, whoa, but Chili, he will not blink. He's hyper aggressive. And he's just made another 2 or 3 boat lengths. And it's Andrew Chilver that just keeps Rhys Coles at bay as they come onto the front straight. Now look at Nick Coles, Dave. He's come up the inside. He's almost found his way to the transit of Butler Vehicles.
He's looking for that hole, isn't he? The problem he's going to have is when he gets there, where's he going to go? But he's definitely, as you said, mate, he's invited himself to the party, but I'm not sure where he's going to get himself through. Rhys Coles knows that. He knows he's got him boxed in, and he's just running around the outside, just getting the job done nicely. I tell you what, Will Parker, he's arrived on the scene with all the ex-ski racers at the moment at the back of the field, and he's having to negotiate his way through, which he's done beautifully.
He certainly is. Now, Rhys Coles, he is absolutely on it. He's driving loose, and that is uncharacteristic. So this battle now into the entry of the front straightaway. Rhys Coles is doing all he can to try and head Andrew Chilver, and it isn't working. Chili's in a dominant position, and he's not going to give it away, but there's lap traffic coming right now, so Chili's going to have to work through that. That's going to play a part, Dave. But Nick Coles, he's going nowhere. This is on for 2nd, 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, Nick Coles, he looks really threatening where he is, but I just wonder where he's going to go if he arrives. So he's doing an awesome job, especially in all that crosswash that he's running in at the moment. Not to have put the boat around is an absolute miracle in my opinion, but Nick Coles doing a great job, but I'm not sure how he's going to go here. This battle's enthralling, Murph.
Right, the white boat across the line right now is your race leader. We've got a couple of boats in lap traffic. Paul Whitten and Gravey, Problem Child. Their 2nd spot, the black and yellow, boat number 34, 3rd, 4th and 5th, Austin McDonald from Copper Coast Marine. Just to his inside now.
Look at that.
Simon Troy.
Yes.
Starting to move through the field. Mainline Dynos, the 888 machine. This is the white boat with the red cockpit top. The Mainline Dynos machine in the back straight has really found some pace now as he's moving up the inside of Austin McDonald. Simon,
after those issues yesterday and also in practice, is now on the hard charge, but he's definitely doing it the hard way up through the pack at the moment. And I'm looking at Paul Whitten there, mate. He's a little bit off the ball.
Chilver.
We've had a turn, boys.
Has connected with the turn, boys. So that is a penalty.
Boys.
That is a penalty to Andrew Chilver. He did not need that. So he's going to cop a 30-second time penalty. And that will not go down well. But look at Nick Coles. Now, Nick Coles has gone up the inside of Rhys Coles in Butler Vehicles. The Kiwi. He's moved to 3rd spot in the race, but that will give him 2nd spot with that penalty, Dave. So Team New Zealand are going mental out there.
That is unbelievable, isn't it? I wasn't sure what he was going to do, but he just bided his time. The doors have opened for him, and now here he is up into 2nd. He may not know that he's 2nd yet. He'll still be charging for Andrew Chilver there. But Nick Coles, the man on the hard charge for Will Parker, he's just driving away from him.
Mate, no one is going to stop Will Parker now other than mechanical difficulty. But I tell you what, these Kiwis, I can't talk about enough. Yellow flags up. So they came over here last season and they were getting smoked. They were getting lapped every race. They are now fighting for podium positions. They have won races, and right now he is 2nd in the Andrew Page Memorial. But we've got a yellow flag flying, Dave, because the boat coming onto the straight right now. This is our race leader. He's on the inside.
Checkered flag, Murph. There it is, Will Parker.
I've seen a checkered on one, and I've got a yellow over here, so I'm not sure what that means.
Will's taken the checkered, mate, and I think that's what will be counted.
Yeah, I think they'll probably keep him rolling because...
So this will be probably, we won't know where Chilver will be. That'll be 2nd place, Nick Coles. 3rd place will be Rhys Coles.
Certainly will.
Hard charging Simon Troy. Feel the ski racing boys. Mitch Williams here doing a fantastic job on the outside, and Ewan Bricker right in the thick of it as well. Then we got Darren Hitchcock there, one of the ski racing boys as well, coming through, getting the job done beautifully.
Yeah, so, sorry about that. It's a bit of flag confusion up here in the tower, but everyone pushing home. Mate, what a race. Now, I want to apologise to the back end of our field. You mentioned Darren Hitchcock, you mentioned Problem Child, you mentioned all these guys. There was so much happening at the front of the field. There was no time to talk about these guys. But just finishing it off, just in case. Ladies and gentlemen, they're going to come back around and salute the tower. I tell you what, the Andrew Page Memorial, it always brings out the best in these guys for different reasons. And what a race. Commiserations to Andrew Chilver. Mate, he was on there and just clipping that turn, boy. That is a tough one for him. But give him a wave, ladies and gentlemen. Take your hats off. Paul Whitten, the grey machine in the Gravey, boat number 67. Good strong run from him. Boat number 34 is Andrew Chilver in Chilver Family Racing. Simon Troy in the Mainline Dynos machine. Boat number 14, Mr. Rhys Coles, Butler Vehicles. Well done to him. Ewan Bricker carries the number 1, the reigning champion from last season in TBR, the Stars and Stripes. Beautiful. The black and white Mulgard at boat number 85, Copper Coast Marine, Austin McDonald. There's Problem Child. And he certainly is, but one hell of a peddler for his first ever race meeting. What a great bloke.
Very impressed. I haven't caught up with Mitch. He's a good mate of mine and does the beautiful, I was nearly said the Hose Down podcast. That's mine. His is the 100 Mile an Hour Club. Does an awesome job. What about Caleb Frost? Great to see Caleb out from Mr. Mercury Racing himself and campaigning that 4.6 litre Apex, the future of tunnel boat racing.
LFR Racing, 777 Motorsport is home safe and sound. So well done to Greg Lambert and all his crew. You got Tiny down here, you got Corey Duvall, spinning Spanish for him. So great crew. Hey, Matty Smith, I don't even mention. I don't think I mentioned him once. He did battle boat number 65, Smith Family Racing. That is a beautiful rig. The Baba,
Nick Coles,
the Kiwi.
That was a storming drive, wasn't it?
Second spot on the outright. But put your hands together for him one more time, ladies and gentlemen. The Andrew Page Memorial winner for 2025. And a big show from boat number 102, Mark 1 Motorsport. Well done to Mr. Will Parker.